Okay, so here we go, picking back up in Isaiah. Yesterday we were in Isaiah 14 and 15. I'm looking back at highlighted stuff, see a few things. We see in chapter 14 Israel to be preserved. There is the remnant. It is not corporate Israel. The Bible, my understanding, the Bible does not say that. We see Assyria will be destroyed. There's some interesting stuff in Isaiah 14:12 talking about the fall of Lucifer. Very interesting. A warning to Palestina. Chapter 15, the oracles concerning Moab. So here we go. We're going to read Isaiah 16, 17, and 18. We'll see what pops out. See, of course, I've been through here before. Some things highlighted, but we'll just dive in. Chapter 16, verse 1. This is, again, the KJV. Send ye the lamb to the ruler of the land, from Selah to the wilderness, and to the mount of the daughter of Zion. For it shall be that as a wandering bird cast out of the nest, so the daughters of Moab shall be at the fords of Arnon. Take counsel, execute judgment, make thy shadow as the night in the midst of the noonday. Hide the outcast, bewray not him that wandereth. Let mine outcast dwell in thee, Moab, be thou a covert to them from the face of the spoiler, for the extortioner is at the end, the spoiler ceaseth, the oppressors are consumed out of the land, and in mercy shall the throne be established, and he shall sit upon it in truth in the tabernacle of David, judging and seeking judgment, and hastening righteousness. We have heard of the pride of Moab. He is very proud, even of his haughtiness and his pride and his wrath, but his lies shall not be so. Therefore shall Moab howl. Therefore shall Moab howl, for Moab. Therefore shall Moab howl. For Moab, everyone shall howl. For the foundations of Ker Hasereth shall ye mourn. Surely they are stricken. For the fields of Heshbon, Ian Guish, and the vine of Sibmah, the lords of the heathen have broken down the principal plants thereof. They are come even unto Jazer. They wandered through the wilderness. Her branches are stretched out. They are gone over the sea. Therefore I will bewail with the weeping of Jazer, the vine of Simba. I will water thee with my tears, O Heshbon and Elilah, for the shouting for thy summer's fruit and for thy harvest is fallen, and gladness is overtaken away, and joy out of the plentiful field, and in the vineyards there shall be no singing, neither shall there be shouting. The treaders shall tread out no wine in their presses. I have made their vintage shouting to cease, wherefore my bowels shall sound like a harp for Moab, and mine inward parts for Ker-Haresh. And it shall come to pass, when it is seen that Moab is weary on the high place, that he shall come to his sanctuary to pray, but he shall not prevail. This is the word that the Lord hath spoken concerning Moab since that time. But now the Lord hath spoken, saying, within 3 years, as the years of a hireling, and the glory of Moab shall be contemned with all that great multitude, and the remnant shall be very small and feeble. The remnant shall be very small and feeble. Going to be in bad shape, but there is the remnant. This is what we see. The remnant is very small and feeble. Okay, that is 4 minutes. We can knock out. We'll knock out chapter 17 right here too. It says the oracle concerning Damascus. Who got saved on the road to Damascus? Saul, actually, then Paul. Later Paul. 17 verse 1. The burden of Damascus. Behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city, and it shall be a ruinous heap. The cities of Aurora are forsaken. They shall be for flocks which shall lie down, and none shall make them afraid. The fortress also shall cease from Ephraim, and the kingdom from Damascus, and the remnant of Syria, they shall be as the glory of the children of Israel. saith the Lord of hosts. And in that day it shall come to pass that the glory of Jacob shall be made thin. So, okay, so Israel's going to be thin. Jacob later becomes Israel. Okay, that the glory of Jacob shall be made thin, and the fatness of his flesh shall wax lean. We got to figure this is figurative. And it shall be when the talking about Israel is what I'm thinking. And it shall be as when the harvestman gathereth the corn and reapeth the ears with his arms, and it shall be as he that gathereth ears in the valley of Rephaim, yet gleaning grapes shall be left in it, as the shaking of an olive tree, 2 or 3 berries in the top of the uppermost bough, 4 or 5 in the outmost fruitful branches thereof, saith the Lord God of Israel. And that day shall a man look to his Maker, and his eyes shall have respect to the Holy One of Israel. And he shall not look to the altars, the work of his hands, neither shall respect that which his fingers have made, either the groves or the images. In that day shall his strong cities be as a forsaken bow, and an uppermost branch which they left because of the children of Israel, and there shall be desolation, because thou hast forgotten the God of thy salvation. See that many times. The blessings, I feel like it's in Deuteronomy. Maybe it's in Exodus. So many things that have happened, the blessings of God, and God says, do not forget me. Do not forget me. We read over there in Timothy somewhere today, I don't know if it was 4, 5, or 6, 1 Timothy, we see the apostasy that is taking place today. We see people falling from the faith, pushing back from the faith. Many are turning to it, but so many people we see pushing back as a society. We see so much that is coming in that is not godly. Verse 8, and he shall not look to the altars. Okay, I've already got there, I'm sorry. But because thou hast forgotten the God of thy salvation, and hast not been mindful of the rock of thy strength, therefore shalt thou, that's verse 10, therefore shalt thou plant pleasant plants, and shalt set it with strange lips. In the day shalt thou make thy plant to grow, and in the morning shalt thou make thy seed to flourish. But the harvest shall be a heap in the day of grief, and a desperate sorrow. Woe to the multitude of many people, which make a noise like the noise of the seas, and to the rushing of nations, that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. The nations shall rush like the rushing of many waters, but God shall rebuke them, and they shall flee far off, and shall be chased as the chaff of the of the mountains before the wind, and like a rolling thing before the whirlwind. And behold, at evening tide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoil us, and the lot of them that rob us. And I'm looking. Trying to see the time. 8 minutes. Getting a little bit lengthy. Chapter 18 is very short. We'll just keep all this together. Chapter 18, a prophecy concerning Ethiopia. Interesting. We'll see what's in here. I think that I may want an Ethiopian Bible. It's quite different than our Bible. Our Bible has 60. The Protestant Bible has 66 books. The Catholic Bible has the Apocrypha in it. I think even the Ethiopian Bible has more than that. But so yeah, I think I may want to check that out. I want to be careful, but I think I'd like to look at it. We've got many Bibles. We even have the complete Apocrypha. But anyway, here we go. Chapter 18, a prophecy concerning Ethiopia. Woe to the land shadowing with wings, which is beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, that sendeth ambassadors by the sea, even in vessels of bulrushes upon the waters, saying, Go, ye swift messengers, to a nation scattered and peeled, to a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden down, whose land the rivers have spoiled. All ye inhabitants of the world and dwellers on the earth, see ye when he lifteth up an ensign on the mountains, and when he bloweth the trumpet, hear ye. For so the Lord said unto me, I will take my rest, and I will consider in my dwelling place like a clear heat. upon herbs, and like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest. For the harvest, when the bud is perfect and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, he shall both cut off the sprigs with pruning hooks and take away and cut down the branches. They shall be left together unto the fowls of the mountains and to the beasts of the earth, and the fowls shall summer upon them, and all the beasts of the earth shall winter upon them. In that time shall the present be brought unto the Lord of hosts of a people scattered and peeled, and from a people terrible from their beginning hitherto, a nation meted out and trodden underfoot, whose land and rivers have spoiled, to the place of the name of the Lord of hosts, the Mount Zion. And there we go. That is Isaiah chapters 17, 18, and 19. There's lots going on there that I don't understand, but I'm going to look up a summary. Going to include that. We'll do that for the Facebook page. We'll include that in the title of the video, and for our own study. There's lots going on there. Symbolism, literal things taking place. But that's it for Isaiah today in the KJV, our Old Testament reading. Chapter 19, we see the oracle concerning Egypt. And we're inching closer and closer to the end of Isaiah. I think there's 38. No, whoa, there's a lot more than that. 60 something, I think, is what it was. Yeah, it's a big book. Lots going on. So, all right, boys. Well, again, I hope that you guys are having a great day, and that will be it for today. We'll pick up tomorrow at the breakfast table, and I love you boys much. We'll talk to you soon.